thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Some people out there still thinking they're going to fade as the season goes on, but I'm on the other side of this argument. I think they get even better as we go down the stretch.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Lakers right now, Brian is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Corey Brewer, and it's Nance, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Now here's Cousins. Inside, here's Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Davis has got the first points up on the board here for the Pelicans. Pelicans on D. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, I think there was way too much one-on-one play for them in that game. Their ball movement was awful and their offense stagnant. So not a prime example tonight of good team basketball.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Cousins off target from three-point range.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. May have made him adjust that just a bit.
Now here is Russell. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And the challenge for any team with a superstar talent like Anthony Davis, surround that player with the right pieces and contend or risk losing.
Well, we've seen this play out before, Kevin, in Minnesota recently with Kevin Love, or even we go back to Chris Paul before he went to the Clippers. The clock might be ticking for the Pelicans, trying to build a supporting cast around the brow.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Bryant kicks to Nance. They set the pick. The dish now to Brewer. And it's Russell in the corner. Zubac the pass to Russell. The feed now to Bryant. A second chance effort. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Man, that guy coming out firing, who knew? Exactly what we expected.
Now here's Moore. Cousins with a screen on Bryant. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
When a physical specimen like Anthony Davis gets room near the basket, you have to get him the rock every single time. Great recognition there.
On the wing, Nance. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Bryant. And Davis pulls it down.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Screen by Cousins. Holiday, no one around him. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Los Angeles leading by 3 to the middle. Here's Nance. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Nance has got his first points in this one. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Pass to Moore. Davis against Nance. Lets it go from 11, and it's Davis missing. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. It's deflected to the paint. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Cousins. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Passes it to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Bryant's got 9.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Yeah, great vision, patience. He's been the catalyst for a lot of what they've done tonight.
Holiday, that one drops for him.
That's a show of strength from Holiday, taking that one to the hoop. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Now here's Nance. Screened by Russell. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Bryant. Off target with his 3.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. May have made him adjust that just a bit.
And the basket by Hill. Lakers leading by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk to Alvin Gentry a few minutes ago. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations, shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You know, you have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Well, the one thing you cannot do against a defense like that is relax or back down. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to stay in attack mode and make sure that they feel you.
You know, you think about DeMarcus Cousins. Every time you feel like he's kind of nearing his ceiling, he just explodes through it. I mean, some of the stat lines he put up, they're legendary. And if he weren't already difficult enough to defend last year, he added the ability to stroke that three-pointer.
Take a break.
I mean, you're talking about a 7-footer with the complete repertoire on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Cousins. And talking about Cousins' new outside shot, he hadn't taken more than 22 three-pointers in an entire season before last year. Oh, quite a change.
Yeah, everything Cousins is doing skill-wise on the money. Maybe you'd like for him to shoot for a higher field goal percentage, but the breakout year this season.
The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Bryant. Now the pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Russell. 6 to shoot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Cousins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
You really have to guard against his smarts. Knows every angle.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks to Bryant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
Yeah, and I know gravity's out there, but not everything is going to fall, even when you set it up perfectly.
Here's Holiday. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Here's Cousins. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
Russell with it. Feeds it to Bryant. Lets it go from 14. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bryant's got 11 points. Dishes it to Nance. Back to Bryant. Out to Nance. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
That's what happens when you play the kind of defense that Drew Holiday gave you on that possession. He let his defense generate his offense.
You know, Brent, the slam dunk, maybe the most dynamic play in the game. You've got your highlight reel dunkers and your game dunkers. And you've won the dunk contest yourself back in '96. Who are your favorite dunkers in the league right now?
I think the guy I enjoy the most, Kevin, is Russell Westbrook. And it's mostly because of what he does to the rim on his dunk attempts. I mean, there's an incredible violence to what he does in the best way possible.
Torque.
The way that he gets to the rack.
It's amazing. Explosive. Explodes to the rim.
Yeah, and there's a little power and a little anger involved, and all that mixed together makes for one great highlight.
Violent, you're right. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Montezumas is checked in for Anthony Davis. Cunningham comes in for Solomon Hill. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And it's Frazier in for Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Montezumas. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Cousins dishes to Cunningham. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. The score now all even.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
LA is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Screen by Young. On the wing, Bryant. He's got 13, and there's the foul. It's on Tim Frazier. That is his first foul of the game. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Bryant. And the Lakers with possession here. Picked by Randall. Young from outside. Pelicans pull it in. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish to Pondexter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Good eyes. Found the open man and delivered an accurate pass.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Goodwin. And he overshot that one, missing. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Down low, here's Cousins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
Here's Montezumas, following the basket by Julius Randle. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
Offensive rebound. Here's Randle. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
That free throw good from Randle. Jarrett Jack is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Free throws good from Randle.
Alvin, one of the best in the league at drawing up plays to free up a shooter. He's been doing that his whole career.
They set the pick. The feed to Frazier. Pondexter kicks to Cunningham. There's a screen by Montezumas. Pass to Jack. He tries for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jack's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And And Brent, Gentry usually leads the league or is right at the top of it in terms of points out of timeouts for coaches.
Well, it may sound like a silly stat, Kevin, but you think about it. When it is that coaches call these timeouts, usually they're either losing momentum or the other team is, and to come back with a play that gets you an efficient, good look at the basket for a score, that's impressive stuff.
Here's Pondexter after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Jack. To the inside. Here's Moniunas. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Moniunas has got 5.
Sometimes it's worth it to find a sliver. Excellent pass there.
Picked by Mozgov. Now here's Goodwin. D right on him. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Wide open there. The defense just completely in snooze mode.
Right side Jack. Cunningham kicks to Pondexter. New Orleans moving it around. There's a screen by Moniunas. Pondexter the pass to Jack. Got it up. No good on that last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pelicans lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the Brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use till much later in their careers, really, if at all.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
Yeah, I thought the defenders were supposed to be the bullies. Their offense is doing that job, physically imposing their will. No one stepped up to stop them.
Quincy Pondexter out there with Moniunas. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Jack in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now Moniunas. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. There's a screen by Moniunas. Here's Frazier. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Well, not too many current or former NBA players can say this, but you can, Brent. You've been in a movie. How was it getting involved in the Jerry Maguire movie? And do you have any more plans to be on the big screen?
I have more plans to go to movies, Kevin, than to be in the movies. Somehow, some way, I got a phone call from somebody that said, we need you to come down here. And I know the backstory to it. Cameron Crowe is from Seattle. I met Cameron Crowe several times. And he said, Brent, I got a part for a basketball player. How about a movie? I said, cool. Then he said, how about a movie with Tom Cruise? I said, even better. And then he said, how about a movie about a sports agent with Tom Cruise and you'll be in the scene with him? And I said, what time?
How many lines did you have in that movie?
Oh, I nailed it. One line, Kevin. One line, one take, Jake. And there was a kid there that was in the same scene. It was about signing some basketball cards. And the little boy was suffering from a cold that day. And Tom Cruise could not have been nicer. In fact, gave the kid some Kleenex.
That's a great story. Now Frazier, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. Davis dishes to Moniunas. In the hoop for his his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Frazier. Tee right on him. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Lakers trail by 4. Ingram wide open. Cans it from downtown. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a phenomenal pull-up jumper from him. Forcing the D to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that sweet stroke.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. We know that. Thank you. Now, Maniunas. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Russell. Picked by Mozgov. Now Russell. Young outside. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Davis kicks to Frazier. And stolen by Russell. Young in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the left wing. Here's Pondexter. Sinks that one from the post. Pondexter's got his second bucket.
Beautiful setup. Put that pass right where it needed to be.
Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Check for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Ingram's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. For the 3, it's not going to go for him.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Here's Pondexter. Back to Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And you look at Anthony Davis offensively, Brent, incredible the way his shot has developed since he came into the NBA.
Well, you think about a 7-foot guy facing up on you in the block area. There's really no way to stop Anthony Davis in that length. But his footwork is underrated. I think now that he's addressed some of the muscle issues and put that weight on, we'll see him look to back down smaller defenders and take them to the rack.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Maniunas. Hill comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Morris checked in for Jarrett Jack. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frazier. And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, they call him the Brow, Anthony Davis, and many consider him to be the most transcendent player that the NBA has for its near future. Now, I know his team has struggled just a little bit, and that's put some damper on those expectations. But make no mistake, he will accomplish many great things by the time his career is over.
Here's Holiday after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Ingram. Hill with some nice D.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, his confidence really nowhere to be found right now, and he's lost all rhythm in that jumper.
Now, here's Cousins. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Outside Bryant. Here's Ingram. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And even for a #1 pick, how quickly Anthony Davis has emerged as a superstar in this league.
In 2012, joining that Team USA as the 12th man, and then by 2014 in Spain, he led the team to the gold medal. Talk about a quick ascension. That is Anthony Davis, and very scary to think about his untapped potential.
And Brandon Ingram, a 5-star recruit out of Kinston High School. He helped them win 4 straight North Carolina championships, the first time that had happened in the state's history.
And he sinks the second. And Ingram mentored and coached by former NBA great Jerry Stackhouse.
And I wonder if Stack was a little disappointed that Ingram didn't end up becoming a Tar Heel, instead choosing the arch rival and going to Duke. A one and done there. It certainly has worked out pretty well for the young fella.
Now here's Nance following the miss by Anthony Davis. They set the pick. A 3 from Bryant. Got it. #7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Good use of the 3 ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
And so here is New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
That three-point shot is a staple of Drew Holiday's offensive repertoire. He is always a threat to score from there.
There's a good screen. Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Holiday is running. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort.
Here's Zubac. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Well, sometimes when you're that wide open, you start to overthink it, and it looks like that's what he did there.
Hill passes to Cousins. Brewer with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Bryant dishes to Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant, that's for 2. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
Davis setting the pick for Holiday. He kicks it to Davis. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
The defense just simply not good enough on AD down there. That's easy pickings.
And Brewer kicks to Bryant. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hill passes to Cousins. It's Davis on the wing. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 5. And Brewer kicks to Bryant. They set the pick. Here's Brewer. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to Davis. Hill kicks to Cousins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 4th, DeMarcus Cousins.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long. That one is off. Dante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans.
The Lakers also changing it up. Goodwin comes in for Bryant, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. He hits the second from the line. And fortunes can change so much in the course of a season. A team that's hot early can go cold and vice versa.
Well, this is why 82 games are so important. We talk about the playoff time and people refer to the season being long. Well, the good teams dig out of those ruts really quickly, Kevin, and put themselves in the position to get back into the playoff picture.
You just want to be consistent. That probably is as elusive a thing as anything.
Consistency sometimes, Kevin, doesn't result in multiple wins in a row. It just means that your team has a level of play that the coach and the players are happy with.
Here's Clarkson after Drew Holiday's score. Nance outside, 13 feet away, and it's Goodwin missing.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles, got great position, and really bothered the release point.
Now here is Hill. 9 points last game out. Cunningham's shot is off. 1:58 left in the first half. They set the pick. Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by Moore.
Well, the defense knew exactly how to play his man there. An outstanding effort.
Cousins, no one around him. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. LA's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Cunningham inside, covered by Nance. Right side Holiday. Cunningham. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Now here's Nance. Goodwin kicks to Clarkson, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points per game last season, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Here is Cunningham. And there's the pass to Cousins. Jumper off the screen. And it falls over the rim and in. Cousins has got 12 in the game.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Goodwin. Misses, and the dry spell continues. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. The offensive rebound. And again, it's DeMarcus Cousins. Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Clarkson. He has 5. They set the pick from the arc.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. New Orleans on top. So it's the Pelicans now. They lead by 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell is out there with Bryant. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles, got great position, and really bothered the release point.
Here's Zubats. 5 on the clock. Bryant dishes to Nance. Zubats the pass to Russell. Pulls up. Doesn't go that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. Hill kicks to Holiday. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Holiday's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Pelicans. Outside, Russell. Stolen by Holiday. Moore outside. He feeds it to Davis. He dishes it to Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thinking about Drew Holiday's size, the one thing you would think about is that he could finish around the rim with great efficiency. That has not always been the case, and I'm sure in the offseason that he's worked on that, trying to finish with contact and improve himself by getting to the free throw line for easy scoring opportunities.
And for Holiday, he can certainly get into the lane, but finishing amidst the tall timber or working himself to the line, that's a big part of it.
You know, in 2015-16, Kevin, he did a better job of getting to the line, but sometimes when you come off of injury, you're a little reticent to go in there and take that kind of contact. As the season goes on, I'd love to see him establishing that confidence again and getting in there.
Lakers trailed by 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ryan in the post, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good. Russell.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Pelicans leading by 6. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. New Orleans moving the ball around. Davis. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Charity stripe shot. Bryant can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Cousins gets it to go.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Man's no good.
He makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Still a lot of potential with Drew Holiday, I feel. He can pass and he can shoot and he can beat you off the dribble. He's just got a nice change of pace to his game. A herky-jerky style guard, but playing alongside Anthony Davis, lots of room for him to operate.
That free throw, no good. And the one thing you like about Holiday, the versatility with his size and shooting. He can play on or off the ball well.
Well, he's got a lot of attributes for a combo guard in this league because he can play both positions on either end of the floor and defend them as well. But you like the ball in his hands. He's a gifted operator. And I really like, Kevin, the fact that when the ball is in Drew Holiday's hands, he has an opportunity to connect with Anthony Davis.
Lakers trail by 9. And Bryant kicks to Russell. Back to Bryant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. 5th on the list, DeMarcus Cousins.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bryant. The Pelicans making a switch here. Moniunas has checked in. He's off on the second.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
3-pointer, Pondexter, offensive rebound, tries again, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Russell to the middle. Here's Mozgov. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Mozgov's got his first bucket of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Pondexter, defended by Young. The kick out to Jack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one covered. Jack's got 5. Lakers trail by 8. Russell kicks to Bryant. It's stolen by Frazier. To the paint. And Moniunas the basket on the assist by Frazier. 10 points in the game so far.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Los Angeles
Is going to continue to be an issue because the defense isn't having to worry about clogging the lane or defending down low.
It's stolen by Frazier. Randall against Moniunas. Three-pointer, Pondexter. Rebound the Lakers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Young dishes to Randall. Screen by Young. From the baseline. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Young's got 8.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
There's a screen. Pass to Frazier. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks it to Jack. Clock at 6. Inside. Knocked away. Moniunas. Frazier right side. That's tipped. Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Randall. Here's Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. Shot by Jack. Wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 8.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the stroke of Ingram just looks so pure coming off his hand.
Pelicans leading by 9. Outside check. Back to Frazier. Moniunas passes to Jack to the left side wing. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Anthony Davis. The Lakers also with a sub. Clarkson, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Lakers trail by 9. Now Clarkson. He has 5. Mozgov, he drains the quick shot. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Frazier kicks to Pondexter. Here's Moniunas. Mozgov with the block. Tries it from 19, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistent.
Now here's Frazier. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Cunningham. Pondexter with it. Back to Moniunas. Mozgov with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And Randall throws it down.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Now here is Jack. 8 points for him. From about 19 feet. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Young. 8 points for him. Mozgov a screen on Jack. Another miss by Young. To the inside. Here's Moniunas. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists in the game. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Ingram. The Pelicans shooting at 51%. Really solid. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. This is to Jack. Frazier outside. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And let's look at some numbers for Jack. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 13 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Free throw good, Frazier. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And Frazier drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5. The dish to Goodwin. Right wing. Here's Ingram. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
Now here's Frazier. 5 points in the game. He gets that one. And here's Clarkson. And there's the foul. It's on Tim Frazier. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for New Orleans. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Moniunas. And it's Holiday in for Jarrett Jack. Brewer, the pass to Zubac. Count that bucket.
I like that. Didn't force the jam. Just happy to lay in the soft floater.
New Orleans in the lead. And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Outside Holiday. The feed to Cousins. Lets it go from 11, but he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. Hill. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Hill. New Orleans making a switch here. Moore's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Nance is checked in. He hits both from the strike. Lakers trail by 4. Clarkson kicks to Goodwin. Here's the screen. Pass to Zubac. Lakers working the ball around now. Nance a screen. Passes it to Goodwin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both free throws good for Goodwin. 1:46 left to play in the third. Now Holiday, he's got 14. Cousins with a screen on Clarkson. Outside Holiday. Here's Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cousins drops them both. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson dishes to Brewer. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Clarkson.
Fantastic awareness out on the floor. That's a textbook assist.
And Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Back to Holiday. Cousins inside. He's got 21. Here's Cunningham, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
The effort from Cunningham to get to the stripe did not go unnoticed, taking a punishing hit from the defense there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Nance outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Nance has got his second basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Screen by Cousins, and Holiday kicks to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That free throw, no good. Davis is checked in for Cunningham. And he's good on the second. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Clarkson with the ball. There's the pick. Nance outside. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Goodwin, good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
The pass to Cousins. Hits the front of the rim and out. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers on top. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Guys, we got to be more solid, okay? We got to be more solid defensively. Now we got to dig in, we got to guard, okay? And then we got to execute our offense.
A lot of things on that list, trying to refocus his troops. Moments ago, Coach Alvin Gentry.
Yeah, the energy's all right, but the execution definitely could be better with and without the basketball.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. They've got Hill, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Etuan Moore. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Outside, Russell. Nance a screen. Russell against Holiday. Pulls up. And that one comes up a bit short.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Lakers in the lead. A 3 from Bryant. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Cousins. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
He loves the pressure, feeds off it really, as we just saw there.
Frazier, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then for Los Angeles, Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. And Nick Young is subbed in for Goodwin. Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Holiday against Bryant. It's stolen by Hill. He kicks to Holiday. It's stolen by Bryant. Nick Young on the wing. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Russell against Frazier. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bryant's got 27 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Holiday, it's deflected. Bryant against Holiday. Bryant's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Frazier the pass to Hill. Outside Holiday. The 3. Another miss by Holiday. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That's now 8 points for Julius Randle.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Davis with a screen on Randle. Holiday dishes to Davis. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
This is one of those slumps that you'll just probably want to shoot your way out of.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And here's Frazier after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. To halt the run. Randle grabs the board.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they're getting desperate. They're doing everything they can to stem the tide of this monster run.
Now, here is Russell. Back to Bryant. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The lead pushed to double digits. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when
He told them that for now, they have to back off of the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you guys.
Here's Cousins. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The free throw drops for Cousins. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Russell. Pass to Zubac. And it's Mozgov in the corner. And here's Bryant for three. And another three for the Lakers.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Well, they're doing a great job of working around the arc, locating the right shooter. That deep ball is a serious weapon right now.
And so here is New Orleans following the three by the Lakers. Davis kicks to Holiday. The tray. He can't get that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Outside, Russell. Young pass to Zubac. Outside, Bryant. And another basket for the Lakers.
You see the defense looking around as if somebody else has the problem. They collectively do. This guy's on fire.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Russell. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 on a basket from Drew Holiday.
Well, when your guards are willing to go in there to the hoop like Drew Holiday, it's a huge confidence boost for the rest of the team.
Bryant dishes to Russell. Pass to Zubac. Mozgov kicks to Young. 5 to shoot. Zubac the pass to Mozgov. Young from outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
Davis, the putback, it's good on the putback.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Outside, Russell. Bryant dishes to Mozgov. Frazier against Russell. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Frazier. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
There's the three. Pelicans keep it alive. And Cousins kicks to Frazier. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Cousins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cousins has got 32 points.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the court.
Russell against Frazier. There's the pick. The kick out to Young. The three from Bryant. Pelicans with the rebound. Feeds it to Holiday. He dishes it to Frazier. Davis kicks to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Zubac, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Blacks checked in for the Lakers. Brewer comes in for Young. And he makes the first.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's the Lakers with it. 7-point differential. Russell kicks to Brewer. Inside, Moore with the steal. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
Now here's Nance. The three from Bryant bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Here's Hill. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Hill.
His release is just so smooth from the mid-range.
Now, here is Russell. There's the screen. He feeds it to Bryant. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, pretty much unforced there on the bad pass. He has to just make better decisions on the delivery when he's getting it to his teammates.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Tarek Black. Russell against Holiday. And Davis pulls it down.
Enjoy that unselfish play from Holiday for that swing pass to the open teammate.
Moore against Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Pelicans trail by 6. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Russell kicks to Bryant. On the wing, Nance. Wide open. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here is Nance. Outside, Bryant. Inside, Mozgov. And the rejection by Cousins. They got him on the arm, but it's still Kim.
And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
Free throw off from Mozgov.
And how about the big Russian, Timofey Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
Lakers leading by 5. And here's Russell. Dishes to Bryant. To the paint. There's Mozgov. That one misses. Nice D from Cousins. Here's the dish to Holiday. Hill passes to Cousins. To the middle. That's good from Davis on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Now, here is Russell. Takes the 13-footer. Mozgov kicks to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Moore with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Davis dishes to Cousins. Mozgov with the steal. And Bryant kicks to Brewer. The feed to Nance. Pass to Bryant. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the 4th. Fades back. Pelicans pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Left side, Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-7 run. The pass to Cousins. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's just terrific court awareness there. The defense knew it was coming and just totally suffocated him.
Bryant has the open look. Bangs on the trifecta. Bryant's got 40 points.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall while the coach was talking to the team at halftime. They've been unconscious from deep.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cousins. Misses the fallback J. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Still got to finish strong, though. Play with a bit of pride.
Kick out to Moore. And it's Pondexter, top of the key. Jack with the 3. Brewer with the rebound. Now Clarkson. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kev Kevington. And now we move on to our Jordan player of the game. He lit up the scoreboard in the first quarter. Defenders tried to make adjustments, but were woefully unsuccessful. Clearly, his outburst set the tone for the rest of the evening.
Well, I saw the look in his eye, Ernie. The look was, I don't care what the rest of you do. I'm not letting us down. Move, give me the ball. I'm going to deliver. I got a great attitude, about to give you a great performance. Follow me.
So explosive offensively, in attack mode all night. He didn't care who was trying to defend him. He was going to get his 40-plus.
And that'll do it for this edition of the